Hey guys, welcome to Level 1 Reddit, where we give you your daily Reddit fix. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss what's trending and popular in Reddit. Today's show consists of being a farmer, a man tries to break in an occupied car, and what is something completely normal that scares you. We will start the show with this image on how to be a farmer. So this picture was trending on Reddit on how to be a farmer. And it's a picture that says, Step 1, earn their trust. Step 2, betray them. So in the first one, there's just a normal chicken in a cage. And the second one is basically they're being barbecued. Betray them. Some of the comments here. First comment, chickens, rise up. We shall form a coop. Second one, the chickens red animal farm. Next comment, I suspect foul play. Next comment, this one's very interesting. There's some research that shows a correlation between this outlook on food to other aspects of life. But in lieu of science, here are some lyrics from a 90s pop punk band, Propaganda. Quote, a culture that treats creatures like machines. And if you buy that shit, then how long until it's me who serves your commodity? Wow, that's kind of deep right there for a 90s pop punk band, Propaganda. All right, next comment. What you do is feed them their own eggshells. Yes, this is an actual thing. It helps them make stronger shells and healthier chicks. Never heard that one before, but then again, I'm not a farmer. And last comment. Raising chickens turned me into a vegan. Before I actually got my flock, when I was researching chickens, I thought maybe I was okay with slaughtering them, ethically source my own meat, that sort of thing. Then I had a flock of peeping chicks, and they became my friends. And thinking about killing them makes me want to cry. Thinking about the billions of chicken that are slaughtered in the USA alone every year really makes me want to cry. Within a couple of weeks, I went from, chicks, to, these are my friends and all animals are my friends. Why do we hurt them so much? As for their eggs, I have honestly lost interest in eating things that comes out of the butthole. I'll feed them to my boyfriend so at least he won't spend money on factory farmed eggs anymore. Wow. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go to the next topic. So this second one is pretty interesting and also pretty scary too. Basically, a man tries to break into a car with someone inside Arizona. He just left the Kmart and then he kind of goes around the vehicle and he checks the trunk first and then he goes to the passenger side doors. And then finally he peeks in and then he tries to go to the driver's side again and tries to open the door. Very scary stuff, especially considering how close the car is in front of the store. Some of the comments here. Should have honked the horn as he walked in front. That's exactly what I was thinking. Next comment. I so did this once. I was sitting in our van while my husband went into the store. I noticed this guy easing his way towards where we park. My van had barely legal window tinting, so he had to get right up to the side window to peek inside. I knew he couldn't see me in the driver's seat from where he was on the passenger side. I waited until he was right by the sliding door and then blasted him one long honk. Scared the shit out of the asshole. Next comment. More surprisingly, to see a Kmart in existence. This is exactly what I was thinking. I don't even know if Kmart still exists, unless this video was made a few years ago. Last comment. He was just a good person making sure all the doors were locked. Yeah, okay. Moving on to the next topic and our last topic for the day. For our last topic for the day came from Ask Reddit. What is something normal that scares the shit out of you? Some of the comments here. I'm doing it right now, learning to drive. especially because I'm taking lessons, and after my lessons tomorrow, I'm gonna be on the highway, and my lessons have a tendency to be really close together. Driving, that's pretty normal, but I guess that's pretty scary for some people. Second comment, aging. The thought of getting to a point where I won't be able to take care of myself anymore scares the living daylights out of me. I'm much less scared of dying than I am of outliving my ability to do anything. You know, I never really thought about aging, but the way this guy put it, it is kind of scary. Next comment, teeth. I have, or more specifically, a medical problem with teeth. For me or anyone else, just creeps me out. I had a crown done a couple years ago, and it was pretty scary. Because I think, like most normal people, I don't go to the dentist as often as I should. So when I cracked my tooth and they said I have to do a crown on it, that actually scared the fuck out of me. So yeah, I see where this guy's coming from. Next one, phone calls, especially if it's not a number from my contact list. Okay, phone calls can be scary, I guess, but you know, you don't have to answer. Just let it go to voicemail, then just delete it. Next one, group interviews. Like, it's already hard enough to try and sell yourself to someone you've never met in the hopes of being able to support yourself. But then they make you sit with a whole bunch of people you don't know, and then you have to try to one-up the other people too. I've only done a couple of group interviews, and surprisingly enough, didn't get the job for either. I just completely can't think of any way to be authentic when I'm surrounded by strangers and have to market myself with their beady little judgy eyes watching me. You know, it's true. I've done a couple of group interviews, and no, I didn't get the job. But it was kind of scary because somebody else already have your idea. Then you're like, you just can't say, yeah, I agree with him, and then that's it. You kind of have to one-up, like the comment says, one-up the next person. Next one. Unexpected knocking on my door. I have nothing to hide. All my bills are paid. But for some reason, I get a mild panic attack when someone knocks. You know, it's true. One night, my dogs, they started barking in the middle of the night. It was 2 a.m. in the morning. And next thing you know, the cops were out there. And I'm like, why the hell are the cops out there? So I came outside and they just told me that my garage door was open. And I guess one of my neighbors, they called the cops saying it was unusual for our home to have the garage door open in the middle of the night. So they called the cops to do a well-being check on us. And no, we were completely fine. It was just kind of weird that knocking in the door at 2 a.m. So I can totally relate to that one. Wow. All these normal things that you think are perfectly normal, but they're actually quite scary. It's kind of fucked up, man. Really, really fucked up. And what's worse is I tend to relate on all of those things. Pretty scary stuff. Really scary stuff. Don't be afraid to go out there and seize the day, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for watching Level 1 Reddit. New videos are out daily at 5 a.m. Monday through Friday. Be kind, be compassionate, and always remember that you are beautiful. See you guys here tomorrow. Bye-bye.